Okay, guys, we're back. We're back to finish up. Okay, so I'm going to decoupage this on, and I like to decoupage. I was going to show you guys. I like to decoupage inside of a magazine. So any old magazine, like after you've looked through it, and if you're like me, you like to rip the magazines apart for like good collage bits to use in your mixed media. After you've done that and you don't want that magazine anymore, or it's just some magazine that just gets sent to you that you don't like this, that's what this one is, you can use it like this, and then when you're done with this page, you flip it to the next one, and you can use it as a base for gluing, and then the glue doesn't get all over the place. So see, now we can just take this page, flip it to the back. See? Let me flip that over there. Alright, so now we have this. It needs to go right down here. Okay. And we're doing it with watered down Elmer's glue. Doesn't matter which kind of glue you use, but don't put it on top because we don't want to seal it. We want to paint over this. And in fact, what I do is I just go around the edges with the baby wipe to make sure there's no glue seepage, because, or even on top, because I want to not seal this, because I'm going to use some paint on top of here. Okay, and then we're going to, on the top part, we're going to put this one here. Okay, so let me get my magazine again. And glue this in here. Thanks. Okay. Put this magazine over here. Bring this back up here. Okay. Then, when I do my collage work, a lot of times I like to rip the edges so that everything blends a lot better than if it's perfectly cut out. If it's ripped, it just looks a lot more, I think this looks really cool. Again, just make sure there's no Elmer's glue anywhere like that. If there's any wrinkles or whatever, especially when you do mixed media like this, perfect. So look how cool this looks. Now we're going to take paint. We're going to let this dry for a minute. We're going to take paint and mesh this into this whole thing so it doesn't look like it's just right on top. Okay? We'll do that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and pause because I'm going to now glue this one on. No, this one will go, I think, inside. Oh, I just hurt my foot. Yeah, this is going to go inside of here. Or is it going to go? Nope, it's going to go on the front. And then this one is going to go here or here. Probably here. Okay? So let me go ahead and put you guys on pause. I'll glue these in, and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, we are back. Let me center myself under the camera. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of pink and a little bit of blue with a baby wipe and kind of blend this into the background so it doesn't look like it's pasted on. So we're going to take a little pink and blue and a baby wipe again. I am obsessed with baby wipe techniques. You can do so much with baby wipes. Oh my gosh. Love them. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. So let's take a little bit of this blue and just start blending this like this. Because this is going to help put this right into the whole thing. There we go. Bam. And we'll do a little bit right here. Actually, let's open that up a little bit. And you know, I'm going to add a little bit of pink with the other baby wipe. Just add a little bit of pink here and there. Actually, at that bottom part, that looks good. There we go. So see what that does? That starts making it look like it's really in the whole scene, not just pasted in. Okay? Love that. Okay, so then let's go ahead and do that to the inside of here. Okay. You look at my camera. We are doing good. Okay. I forgot I put you guys on hold for a while I pasted all this down. Stuff like pasting and all that takes time, so... And you guys don't need to watch me paste or watch glue dry. I'll do it for like a, you know, a minute or two, and then, you know, I'll do the rest off that off camera, so then we can... So you guys can see the really good stuff on camera. A little bit more pink. What is it? A little bit more pink into here, and a little more pink into there. And add a little bit more blue right in here. Okay. And add a little blue in there. Okay. So see, now that's inside of the picture as well as that. Okay, I am loving that. Love. Okay, so now what I want to do, okay, you know what, let's do the other one. So let's put this one on the ground, let that one dry. Let me get my other one out. Do the same thing, except we're going to use the colors. That's done. Just 1 second, guys. Got to put some stuff away. Okay, we're going to use the colors here. We'll use the blue. Again, I love that Robin's Egg blue, obviously. And we'll use this color here. There might be another. Okay, just a second, guys. Got to do the pounding. A little bit more of the Robin's Egg blue. I think I'm getting low on that Robin's Egg blue. I got to get some more of that. And I think it's, yeah, it's Craft Smart. Walmart brand. Okay. All right. Let me get a couple baby wipes. Or just one. Sorry, I got a blue one. I already got a blue baby wipe going, so we don't need more than one. All right. Blue one over here. Okay. Let me just wipe some of this off here. Put some of that over here. And put a little bit of that right there. Alright, and then let's do the blue. Oh, there's pink on this one. Alright, I got to get a fresh baby wipe. There's pink on that other one. That's not going to work. Okay, and then we'll do some blue here. And that just really makes things look like they belong. A part of the whole thing. There we go. Blend that in a little bit. Blend that in a little bit. Add a little bit more blue. Okay. Awesome. Love that. Okay, and then inside we'll do the same thing. See if there's enough of this. Yep, there's enough of this yellow on here. Okay, and see if there's enough blue on here still. Yep. And we'll take a little bit more of this. Go around. Ooh, that's kind of a lot right there. Cool. Let's keep that egg a little bit more blue. There we go. All right, so there we go. Hopefully I was on camera when I did that just now. You know what? A little more blue in there. So you guys see what I did? By just rubbing that stuff, just rubbing the color around it, that it makes it really look like it's a part of it. And on this one, I want to add a little bit of white and tone some things down a little bit. Like the background to be in the background just a little bit more. So I'm going to get some white acrylic paint here on the side here with the baby wipe again. and just kind of go over things just to knock things back. You can do this with the white paint, or you can do this with gesso too. But just remember, you don't need gesso to do something like this to knock things back. You can just use white paint. It's like, it has the same effect. So there's a little trick. If you don't have the white gesso, and it's not cheap, when you want to knock things back, just use a little white paint. That's all you need. You don't need to worry about the gesso for this. It kind of gives that dreamy quality also. It makes the background look like it's in the background. I know that sounds redundant, but it makes it look like things are peeking through a little bit more than they are. So I think gives it more interest. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's do that to the back. And then we're going to bust out with stencil action. With some really cool stencils that I have that I absolutely love. The stencils I was talking about earlier that I got at, where did I get them at? Tuesday morning. Okay, there we go. We kind of knock some things back a little bit. I love it. All right, so now it's time for some stencil action. At the top of here, I'm going to put this Cafe Paris. Let me see where this is going to end up at, over the stuff at. Just a second. Just trying to line things up here. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I can do Cafe Paris here at the top. Okay. Sorry, guys, that you're talking to myself. Let me do a little cleanup there. Okay, now I need black paint, some black acrylic paint. Another makeup sponge. So let me get another makeup sponge somewhere. There we go. Make sure we're in frame. Yep, we are. Okay, so this, it says Cafe Paris, which I just love this stencil. Okay. And we want to do the whole thing here. I always lift up the stencil a little bit, see how we're going. Yeah, it's going good. Don't remove it, just lift it a little bit and see how things are looking. You don't need a ton of paint on your stencil. But I do have to say, if it seeps out, it doesn't matter, because we're doing this mixed media, and you see how we're doing things. Things aren't perfect. We're making things look very shabby, very shabby chic. So if things aren't perfect, that's even better. So if there's any seepage beyond your stencil, it's not perfect, even better. You want that shabby unfinished look, rough around the edges. But then there's like really pretty things, you know, like this Cafe Paris over something that we've torn papers. And so anyway. Okay, I think we got everything pretty good. Let's look. Yep, it looks awesome. Okay. Look how cool that looks, you guys. I'm going to turn this around. Awesome! I love it. Hope you guys like that. I think that looks really, really cool. Okay, so Cafe Paris right there. I think it looks awesome. We could put, I don't want to put nothing else down. I'm saying we could put something else down here, but you know, I really like this whole thing down there. I don't want to cover that up. And that's almost dry, so we're good. Okay, here I like the way this looks, so we're not going to touch that. But we're going to put a big thing here. We're going to put, I don't know if I should put this here. Let's put Paris number 9. This will look awesome. Okay. I use the heck out of these stencils because I love them. As soon as I saw them, I have several of them that look like this. This whole Paris and Italy and type of thing. I have about 4 or 5 of these. I think I paid like no more than $2, you guys. As soon as I seen them, I was like, oh my god, those would be so good for my mixed media. I have to have those. Gotta get some more black paint going. Just 1 second, just looking at my time situation. Okay. I'm gonna really be focusing on finishing up, you guys. So if the camera does turn off, I'll hear it. And we'll just go into the part, we'll have 4 parts if we have to. And then we're gonna do the number 9 here. We won't put this, whatever this saying is on the bottom here, because there's not enough room for that. So when you guys are at Dollar Tree, make sure you pick up baby wipes and these makeup sponges. I love these for mixed media. They're a great cheap tool, and you can rinse them out and use them over and over, and I do. Okay, so there we go with that. Look how cool this looks. Bam! Does that look awesome or what, you guys? Love it. And if you don't have these stencils, you use whatever stencils you have. You have some cool stencils. Okay. And then the back, we could, on the back, I'll do another Paris stencil on the back, but I won't do that online. I won't do that on camera because I want to get to the other one. But we'll do some other stencil on back. We'll probably do, I have this one that says pastries, I think. Pastry something. We'll put that on the back of there. Okay? I might do the whole thing because there's enough room. Do this whole stencil. So I'll do that on the back. Okay? But we won't do that on camera. So this is what we got on this one. Okay? And there. And then the top of it there. I think it looks awesome. I love it. Okay, now, oh, so excited about this one because this is my first time I've done this one with the pink. I haven't, this is all new. Like I just got this whole thing off of Google, this picture here. I love the way this looks. I'm not going to do anything else to that. I was going to maybe put something above it, but I love the way that looks. And I love the way this looks. Or should I put, I think I'll put pastry or something above here. I have the stencil, pastry stencil. Yeah, we'll do it in, should I do that in black? Yeah, I think it's going to look awesome. So we'll put this pastry above here. Just a second. Can I put that there? Nope, we'll just have room for that pastry part. Sorry guys, I'm working things out here, seeing what I have room for. Okay, here we go. Get this whole design going in here. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it looks awesome. Awesome. Okay. That looks awesome. That finished it off just perfect. Look how pretty that looks. And I think I will do something at the bottom. Let me just look and see. What do I have? I don't care what they say. Like this one says Rue number 7, Rue Saint Soleil, whatever. I just like that it looks French. I like that whole French look. Love it. So we'll put that here at the bottom. And I'm loving the black print with all these pretty pastel. Very Chanel, I think. If you guys have not ever seen, there's a movie called Chanel, and it's not the one, it's the one that's done with the lady with the red hair. I'm trying to think of her name. But the movie's called Chanel. It's not the other one. There's one that's made not well. If you ever can get that, it is so good. And you know how, like, with fashion, they make everything very snobby or whatever? She was not a snob at all, you guys. She was the coolest cat ever. She grew up in it. She was given up when she was younger, and she grew up in an orphanage. So she was not into all this snobbery and all this. She was just so cool. Cafe Paris is what we'll put here, I think. Just 1 second, let me see. Yeah, we'll put Cafe Paris here. So I just think it's funny how, you know, how it's all snobby now about Chanel and high fashion and all of that. She wasn't even about that. She wasn't about that at all. She grew up in an orphanage. She knew what it felt like to be poor and to be treated badly and all of that. That is why, after I saw the movie about her life, that is why I'm a big Chanel fan. She took her horrible circumstances that she was given, and look what she made of herself. A legacy that still is going today. So, if you ever can see that movie, it's called Chanel. There's another one that's not as good. But the one she's in is called Chanel. And I'm trying to think of the lady who plays her when she's older. Oh my God. It's a redheaded lady who has short hair. Oh, somebody's going to say her name on the below, which I hope you do. God, the lady's name is on the edge of my tongue. She plays her when she gets older. Somebody else plays her when she's younger. It's really, really, really good. Okay, I think I did it. Awesome. That looks really, really good. Love it. Look how pretty that is. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something at the bottom then. Right here. It says Marcel or something like that. And these ones that I'm making, well, not this one, but the other one I just made is a gift for somebody. So I got some stuffed envelopes I need to send out for friend mail. So these make great friend mail. You guys could stuff them with all kinds of goodies. And then the stuffed envelope itself is a goodie. So let this dry. Let's look at our time situation. Okay, we're right at the end, you guys. Okay, so let me just show you really quickly. Hopefully my camera doesn't turn off. So there's the front. I love it. There's that part. And then there's that part. And then I'll probably throw another stencil on the back. And I'm still trying to think if I should throw another stencil here, but I don't want to interrupt. No, I'm not, because look how cool that looks down at the bottom. So no, we won't. Okay, you guys, make some of these. Make some of these things where you can make stuffed envelopes as gifts, as little storage in your craft room. Just make them and just, you know, keep them forever, because that's what I do. And that is it, you guys. All right. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.